exploit. You have to believe. Right. Where do we want to pump this into our base? I'm thinking we could do something. I don't know what people may think about this, but imagine if we had like an overpressurized vent in each corner of the base and set this vent to be like 4 kilos on a shutoff, and it can just oxygenate the base from the outside in, so we don't have to have loads of piping on the inside of the base. What do we think? Thanks guys for the clarification. Oh, you're more than welcome, Mid. It's a very, very old bug, that's all. It's something that I don't normally draw that much attention to, but yeah, it's cool and everything, but you might want to try and figure out methods to do things without it, that's all I would say. Please stop suffocating everybody. We've got oxygen for days. Just need to crack on. We are starting to get a more full pipe now, which means that this should start getting our excess gas eventually. At the moment this isn't working. I think it's because I told it to only work if it's above 10 degrees. It's currently at -14. Which seems pretty good, it has to be said. So let's get these pipes in. I don't know what sort of build to do at all for the piping. I hate gas piping, it's so ugly. What do we reckon? Hopefully the bug won't get fixed, so I'll be screwed. It's been here for a long time, mate. It's probably been in the game for 10 months or something, 8 months. I wonder if you can use thermoregulator build like Wheat Swords by dripping the... Yeah, you can, definitely. Works the same. It doesn't matter what build you're doing it onto, it's the liquid that's doing everything, it's not the tepidizer. Yeah. Anyway, that aside, what sort of build should we do? And are we keeping up with the power requirements actually? I don't know if we will. How many jennies have we got? Probably just about what sort of vents and gas piping do we want? Obviously I can't be too extravagant with it because I'm currently not doing the best. I don't know if shitloads of vents dotted all over the base, but it is a very easy way to pressurize your base. Maybe we will do something like... Let me see. I want some oxygen storage. It's one of the things that I do want. On top of this, I mean. So maybe we want... gas piping. Maybe we want to run a pipe down here and a pipe down here in theory. Might just cut out the corner for now though. Jesus Christ. Pipe down there, pipe down there. And we'll just put in a load of normal vents. Because honestly, I want to. So that'll be there, that'll be there, that'll be there. That'll be there. Maybe branch off as well. Oh. Oh, we've got an airlock there for now, but we can get rid of that. Okay, sorry, I went into silent contemplation mode for a moment there. I went all zen. So let me just tidy up some of this mess. My thinking is we'll just scatter a load of vents down the base and just use the fact that vents will overpressurize themselves. If we've got like 3 or 4 vents running through the sides of the base, all pumping in potentially, you know, big chunky packets, we should be fine. Because they're going to be kilo packets, they can fill up the pipes, we'll pressurize the base that way, and then any excess can bypass these pipes, and we can do like, maybe even just pump it out into the world, I don't know. I think we'll do something like that, just for now. If it sucks balls, because again, I've not used derpy piping systems like this for quite some time. If it sucks balls, we'll fix it, but for now, this is what we'll do. I'll make these pipes out of, I'll make these pipes out of abyssalite. And we'll run a little gap between them as well. In fact, we might just follow this as it is. Maybe not. Okay, this is a lot of piping to be done. That offends me a little bit, but whatever. Something like that. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. It's not going to be the best, but it will have to do for now. This isn't going to be here ultimately, so I don't really want to build around this, so let's just get rid of this. Let's do that. Okay. Ow. I want to see this get to a point where it's just pumping constant hydrogen. That's realistically what I want to see. This is now at 36.4, 0.5. This is my concern. 0.4. There is quite a lot of oxygen in there. Is this nearly plateaued? This is at 74 degrees now. So this is about basically as hot as it's going to get. What the fuck? How dare you? Get back. So what temperature are you at? -8. So all the piping seems to be working as planned, which is something at least. There seems to be very little oxygen backing up here, but there is a bit of, obviously, back up here. My dupes are building pipes at the minute though, which still has the nasty effect of bugging your whole piping network and pausing it and freezing it, so it is going to derp up a little bit, as you can see, like that. Like that. Which is a little bit annoying, but... you can see this is basically trying to move partial packets as and when it can. why are you going into there? Why are you going into there? Is that because of the piping dirt? Why is that going into here? I don't understand. Enabled by automation. Why is that bypassing? Am I out of power or something? Not pumping. Oh, is it because this bridge is full? That's why. Well, that's okay. I think that's okay. So if this bridge is full constantly, that means our pipe is fully backed up, which is fine. And then any extra hydrogen goes into here. So that should be perfect. So this automation switch that I mentioned earlier would be redundant. It's pretty much redundant already. So that's fine. We'll leave it on. It seems to be working. Okay. A few more packets left to be filled, but we're nearly there, I think. Ah. There was no room in the pipe under it. Yep, I figured it out, Mex. I figured it out, buddy. I couldn't understand. I was like, well, this is on. Why is this happening? Jesus. It's like 2 AM. How are you still playing this game? Domain, I got a bit drawn into a build, buddy. I wanted to try and get it done before the next stream. The base is fucked. Base is fucked. I can't be asked looking for any more algae. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Let's get rid of you. Wait, that's not right. You. The loneliest puffed in the world. Whilst we're going down here, we'll at least find some goodies. Let's get these as well. Priority 9, go. Last bit of algae. We're nearly there. We're so close. Come on now. Don't fuck me now. Let's deconstruct you. I don't want you anymore. I'm going to deconstruct you. Food is decayed. Oh, pinch of pepper nut. Why? Temperature-wise, 39 degrees. So all of our gas is now bypassing, but I want this to get a bit colder for now. So let's leave this running for a little bit. Just because we started with a massive amount of hot gas, like 40 kilos of hot oxygen, we need to cool this room first, ideally, I think. Get this a bit colder and figure out what our levels are. Let's change this to be above 500. We've pretty much cleared all this out. Boop. If we're making vacuums, it's too much. We need to get rid of all this ice at some point. We'll dig all this out when we come to do our natural gas build. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, oxygen and hydrogen both in the same pipes. What's going on? What do you mean? Thank you for the long stream. I've been watching almost the whole thing. I'm so sick with the flu, it hurts to move. Oh, I've been laying here enjoying the stream. Ninja, I'm sorry you got the flu, buddy. I hope you feel better soon. Just been bleh. Haven't played any games all day either. Just no energy. Oh, I know that feeling, mate. I think we all know that feeling. Fucking flu sucks dick. Honestly. It's the worst. Oh, well, I hope you feel better soon, buddy. Loads and loads of liquids. Get yourself some nice goodies. Treat yourself and make yourself feel better. Well, you're more than welcome, buddy. I am starting to flag a little bit now. I want to get this finished. Once we get some oxygen coming into the base, I'll feel so much happier. Because then we don't need to worry about oxygen at all in the next stream, and we can start really cracking on with some power builds. This was meant to be a power-focused stream, but this just took so long. All the stress problems we had. And then we can start looking at getting some better food and stuff, and it'll be a nice base then. Just realised we need a few ladders here and there. Wait, I dare to replace your water locks with proper air locks. 2 mechanised doors plugged into electrical grid with a gas pump to keep the area between the 2 doors a vacuum. I've done those sorts of airlocks and debug builds, mate. To be honest, once we get the base oxygenated, we just get rid of the airlocks altogether and we just oxygenate the asteroid, then it's done. 150 watts of power. Now you just use a mini pump in between or just use an extra airlock. You don't need it. 3 airlocks in a line with the middle one toggled off. Plus a ton of automation stuff for each door, since you need to have the doors locked until... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Delmain's got it. By the way, thank you for the YouTube sub, Delmain. I did notice. Thank you, bud. I'm still trying to get them YouTube subs. They're cutting off my YouTube account, as in they're... not they're cutting off. I've never made a fucking penny off YouTube, to be honest. But, I say I never made a penny. The way YouTube works now, they've changed their policies. I think I mentioned this on stream already, so I won't go into too much detail, but they changed their policies so that little guys like me don't get shit anymore. I think in the entire time I've been streaming, I've made like 12 quid on YouTube, but I can never get that money because they won't pay out until you've made like $60. So I'll never make a penny off YouTube, unfortunately. But thank you very much for the sub. I still need another 700 and then I can be a YouTube partner. Need to have 1,000 subs now. So yeah, it sucks. You have to have like 1,000 subs. I like the Cookie Monster geyser enclosure. Down here. Yeah, we're gonna give him some eyes later. A couple of Weezewort eyes. Okay, we've got a vent in. It is going to be warm, but I think it's a necessary evil for now. Let's get some pipes over here. We're probably going to stifle all of our meal lice at this rate, but whatever. So we've got one there, one there, one here, one there. Should we do it? I'm not going to worry about this vent yet, but I'm just mapping out where one will go later. What are we at? 40 degrees. Oh no. What's happened with our hydrogen pipe? Has it stopped? What's happened here? Oh, I see. Above that. Let's pass some hydrogen through a little bit more. We've got the tiniest amount of algae left. No, we don't. It's time. Fuck it. We're doing it. If it is below... Oh, I hate to do this, but I think we need to. 45. Oh, goodness, this is hot. Let's do a little save, just in case the worst happens immediately. I think we're just going to have to take it on the chin. I need to get some of this pressure out of the room. Oh, mercy. What's going on here? Oh. Oh, we're missing a couple of bits of pipe. Fine. Whew. Gonna get toasty. It's already toasty up here in fairness, but it's gonna get toastier. 70 kilos of oxygen in there at the minute. Let's see, how much hydrogen have we got kicking around? Right, let's turn this off for a minute. If we run out of coal or something weird. Turn this bit of the build off for a minute. So obviously we've got power problems. And what that'll do is it'll allow us to get rid of some of this 70 kilos that we've got built up. And get that into the base. Yeah, you should probably stop doing that as well. What's happened up here? What's going on? Oh, we've got loads of dupes on massage tables. How much power are we generating? 612. Yeah, we're not generating enough power. Let's throw a couple of manuals down. Excuse me. It snuck up on me. Oh, they're gonna love it here. They're gonna love it. Boop. Oh, look at this room. Oxygen for days. Okay. So, let's start digging out up here. Get you done. I'm going to start digging out over here as well. I'm going to need some more ladders. Holy shit, we used a lot of mushrooms. Please stop suffocating. Oh no, you're not going to stop suffocating, are you?